So hopefully everybody is hydrated today. Hopefully nobody had too much partying yesterday, but if you did, go ahead and grab some water too, because you need it. So for the second half of tonight's chat, we're going to talk about how I am starting out this new year. So I see all the same New Year's catchphrases, those kind of, cliche things that people say, like, New Year, New You, or New Year, New Me, or life has no remote, so get up and change it. I've seen that one several times this year. Or it's a new year and a new start. There's absolutely nothing wrong with those, but just like resolutions, I am tossing out all the normal cliche sayings, and I am going with my 2023 word is, and then I'm going to let you fill in a blank, because it can be literally anything at all, because you get to decide how you fill in that sentence. So my personal 2023 word is focus, F-O-C-U-S, focus. And most of you are thinking, oh great, what is Kelly going to be focusing on doing? Sure, there will be some of that, but let's spend the next 30 minutes on what I'm focusing on not doing instead, okay? So let's focus on what I'm going to be not doing for the next 30 minutes. And yes, Scott, focus, exactly. So I've spent years telling you that the best way to set and keep a goal, oh, it's good, some of you are already joining in, Scott, and let's see, Scott and Vicky and Joanna, awesome. So I've spent years telling you all that the best way to set and keep a goal is to use the Weight Watchers SMART method, which includes the letter A in the S-M-A-R-T, and the A means active, which means you should be doing something instead of not doing something. Okay, so I have spent a long time telling you all that you need to use that SMART method. You need to be active in what you're going to be doing instead like doing something instead of not doing it. But this is a big change for me. So what I'm choosing to do with this focus word, it's a big change for me. So I've decided to focus on a list of things I'm not going to do. Okay, so I'm going to focus on not letting other people, things, or thoughts consume me, okay? And I love that one. Loretta's word is hugs, and I would love for you to expand on that. And thank you all for putting in your words. That's fantastic. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on not letting other people, things, or thoughts consume me. While 2022 is a blur, I mean, literally, I felt like either a pinball machine or a revolving door, or I don't know what to call it, but I don't think I've had more than a handful of days this year where there wasn't someone, something, or some thought that wasn't chasing me. I mean, chasing me and demanding my attention, even during the night. It's exhausting. I'm done. No more. So, no more. I'm going to focus on not letting other people, things, or thoughts consume me. Number 2, I'm going to focus on not wasting food. So I tried that in 2022. That was one of my goals that I set for 2022, was to reduce my food waste by a certain percentage. And with the amount of money that I had figured out I was going to save, I was going to buy a new refrigerator. Well, guess what? Refer back to number 1, please. So if you have printed this out from IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and you see that number 1 was to focus on not letting other people, things, or thoughts consume me. And I'm telling you, the thoughts are just as consuming as the people and the things, okay? And if you think that's not true, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. So the thoughts can consume you just as much as the people and the things. So focus on not wasting food. Refer back to number 1. Didn't happen. It will take me until late March or early April to have my new space ready, which we're not going to talk about that yet, but to have my new space ready. But I will not participate in wasting food again this year, okay? I will not make things ahead of time just to throw them away when either someone or something consume my time. And again, see number 1, refer back to number 1, and I never circle back around to them. So I did lots of great meal prep this year, and really, had intended on not wasting this food. But again, refer back to number 1. I let people, things, and thoughts consume me and never circled back around to him. Threw a lot of things away, and it upsets me greatly. Number 3, focus on not saying yes. What? Focus on not saying yes. So, but you always say yes, Kelly. Yeah, and therein lies part of the problem. So I will not be saying yes to everyone and everything this year, okay? Been there, done that, been the people pleaser extraordinaire for as long as I've been talking, I guess. Not going to do that this year. So not participating in that this year. Okay, another sip of water. And this will refer back to, we're going to go back to number 4. This will make sense after I take this sip of water. Okay, I'm going to go slow on this one. Focus on not being sick. Okay, shouldn't I say I'm going to focus on being well? Nope. I'll let, you guessed it, number 1. I'll let number 1, and Barbara, no, is so hard for me, but I'll let number 1, again, so the letting people, things, or thoughts consume me, I'll let number 1 keep me sick most of 2022, okay? I tried to do my best to act like I wasn't sick. I tried to do my best to make you all think, not make you think, like I wasn't lying to you, but to, you know, to kind of just, I don't know, fake my way through it, fake it until you make it, whatever. But I spent most of 2022 with some form of crud, with some form of, and I'm still doing it, but you know, this is the new year. I just started this. I just made this decision within the last couple of weeks. So if I had to guess, I probably spent like 300 of 365 days coughing last year, or as Alyssa calls it, the hems. So when you have to, Alyssa calls that the hem. So if I had to guess, I would say I spent 300 of 365 days last year either coughing or with the hems. I partially or completely lost my voice at least 7 times last year. Normally, I lose my voice 1 time, and that's during ragweed season. I either lost or partially lost my voice 7 times last year. There was one point in time, or like a couple of weeks there, that I really thought that that was the way my voice just sounded now. So it was so, and see, so it was so, I don't know, so weak, so gravelly, so raspy, so something that I really thought, okay, well, this is just how my voice sounds now. You know, 7 times. 7 times. Okay. And then most nights, in 2022, I didn't sleep. Okay. I wasn't sleeping hardly at all because I was thinking about what I didn't get done that day, or what had to be done for the next day, or what I didn't get done that day compounded with what I had to get done the next day. I'm not doing that this year. Okay. I'm just flat out not. So I'm focusing on not doing that this year. And let me see. Uh-oh, what are y'all talking about? What did Bernice say? Oh, yeah, hold on. Bernice says, as a longtime nurse, everyone has always come first. This year, she's going to focus on her. As she gets older, she realizes that she is as important as, as everyone else. And that is exactly right, Bernice. And that's why I'm focusing on not doing these things this year. Okay. Then, number 5, I'm going to focus on not working 7 days a week. Okay? Right now, this is what my week looks like. And this is not a pity party, so I'm not asking you all to feel sorry for it. I'm just asking you to listen, because a lot of you all are leading this same life, okay? And you all can do whatever your word is for 2023. You need to make it about you. But there are a lot of you all that are living this life right here. So I want to say this out loud for you. I'm going to focus on not working 7 days a week. I'm 55 years old. I've been working 6 and 7 days a week my entire life. So this is a normal week for me right now in 2022. It's going to end by about March or April. And we'll talk about that some more as the weeks go by. But Monday is my day off. And I get up at 4:45 a.m. I work until time to go walk with Karen. Then I have a Zoom meeting, a Zoom work meeting on my way home from walking with Karen. Then I answer and return phone calls and emails until it's time to go pick up Alyssa from school. That's my day off. Tuesday through Friday, also get up at 4:45 a.m. so I can get work done before the somebody starts at 6:45 a.m. And it's not necessarily one person. It's just somebody, something, some thoughts, whatever. Then I usually skip lunch. I hardly ever have time to eat lunch. And I work until after 5 p.m. and I take home a stack of what I didn't get done, and then I worry about it. Saturday, you guessed it, I get up at 4:45 a.m. I try to squeeze in some If You Have an Egg stuff before I have to be at work. Then as soon as we're done here in the showroom at 2 o'clock, we rush over to Alyssa and Bo's house to have some downtime and a sleepover. On Sundays, I sleep in until 6 a.m., if you can believe it. Woohoo! 6 a.m. We have breakfast with the girls, then rush off to church, then I'm back here at work until it's time for the chat on Sunday nights. And then every one of those days is interrupted by employees who either can't come to work or can't show up for some reason. Some of them are good reasons, some of them are not. But it's every single day. Every single day I have to cover something for somebody in the retail showroom. Every single day I'm pushing the same pieces of paper around my desk multiple times, and sometimes for days at a time. I could go on and on and on, but this is not a pity party about me. This is a choice, and it's time for me to make some changes, okay? So I know a lot of you all, there are a lot of you all who either are in a similar or, same or similar boat. You're letting things, people, thoughts, and again, the thoughts can be they're so all-encompassing as much as the people and the things. But there are so many of you all in this, same situation or a similar situation that I wanted to list out what I'm doing every day so you don't think, it's just me, I can't tell anybody. I can't tell anybody, what's going on, because no one's going to believe that. So who's kind of in that same boat with me where you're letting somebody else, it doesn't have to be work. I mean, it could be family that's consuming all of your time, or it could be people or friends, or your retirement group or something, where you just think every day it just feels like somebody or something or some thought is chasing you. I mean, I feel chased. I feel like I'm just trying to run. Every day in 2022 I have felt like I'm just running to try and get ahead of something, instead of just taking a few minutes and enjoying whatever it is, for the moment. So Sandra says, me. Let's see, Sabrina says, absolutely, trying to figure this out, even though she retired a year ago. And I'm serious. So Sabrina, some retired people that I know are the busiest people. That's why I said your retirement group. Some of them are so busy. Katie is juggling 4 jobs. I would be crazy. I would be insane. Joanna says same here. So I know there are a lot of you all, in this boat. Okay. And I'm planning on getting rid of this too. Okay. And Bernice says, feels like, oh yeah. Oh, Bernice, I so get that. Bernice says, me, it feels like I can't breathe because of everything. I totally get the can't breathe. Sometimes I just feel like I just need to go run and hide in the bathroom for a few minutes. And it's not necessarily bad. I mean, it's not all bad things, but like, Kelly, the toilet's broken again. Really? Kelly, somebody put, drug garbage out, behind the showroom. Okay. Kelly, so-and-so's here wanting to know if they sold anything, last week or last month or last market. Okay. I'm not in charge of all of that stuff. Kelly, there's somebody on the phone. Okay. What do they want? Do they actually need me? Kelly, 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 Kelly. And again, not all of those things are bad, but they're just all consuming. And yeah, and sometimes you feel like you can't breathe, and sometimes they feel like they're chasing you. Okay, so as you all think about what your words are for 2023, my word is focus again, and I'm focusing on things that I'm not doing. So number 6, my last thing that I'm focusing on, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I have to stop and tell you all. So Loretta says, change your name. I seriously, a couple of years ago, when I had more employees, and I've pared it way down so that there's less of them, for me to go around, but it doesn't seem to help. I actually made a name tag that said, not Kelly, so that they would quit calling me, so that they would quit saying my name. And they just started calling me, hey, not Kelly. Hey, not Kelly. Hey, not Kelly. Hey, not Kelly. Okay, so my last thing number 6 is focus on not doing things that don't bring me joy. I have created a list of things that bring me joy, and anything that's not on that list is out. Capital O, capital U, capital T, and I'm hoping that Facebook transcribes that exactly as I said it. So if it is not on my list of things that bring me joy, it is O-U-T, okay? So the first thing that is off my list. So we're not going to go over what's on my list, but the first thing that is off my list is the retail portion of this showroom. So for at least 4 years, you all have heard me say, oh my gosh, our little showroom here at Casey Kitchen Center, and I'm here at Casey Kitchen Center, and Casey Kitchen Center, and Casey Kitchen Center, which I still have a countertop showroom. I still do granite, quartz, marble, soapstone. We still do countertops. But when COVID started, and then throughout COVID, but when COVID started, we were closed for a few weeks, for a couple of months, closed to the public, and I had so many friends that are other small businesses, and I thought, you know, this would be a great time to welcome them in. It's a little bit slower. People can't come in and see us. We're doing all virtual appointments and things like that. We will let people put, you know, because we're open, we'll let our, you know, local business friends put some things in, and we'll try to help them out while they can't, you know, while they don't have other shows to go to or other venues. And it was a great idea. We did bless so many people, and we were blessed by their blessing. But, you know, there comes a time where you got to go, it's time to move on. And I crossed over that time, and I crossed over it again, and I crossed over it again, and I crossed over it again. So I made the difficult but important decision to close out that portion of my life. So not getting rid of the countertops, not going to stop doing countertops, but, you know, some of you all, you've heard me talk about this. You've heard me talk about it for 4 years. You've heard me talk about all the, you know, fun things that we have and the things that we sell here. And it's been fun. And some of you all have visited. You all have heard me talk about it. Some of you all have even visited here. It has been fun. It was fun. Past tense. Okay. I've made the difficult decision to close out that portion of my life because it consumes about 12 to 15 hours a week. So filling in for people, and again, this is not a pity party. I'm just saying this out loud because there are others of you who are in the same boat, okay? But I spend 12 to 15 hours a week filling in for people who couldn't come in, filling in for people who were too scared to drive because it was snowing. That's fine, but I can't fill in for all of you all. Filling in for people who can't fix a toilet because we have people in here, you know, shopping for retail items, and one of the toilets starts running, or cleaning up things, or trying to keep small children from breaking people's handmade beautiful artwork things. But it consumes about answering the phone, you know, not doing countertops, so not doing things that bring me joy, okay? So I spend about 12 to 15 hours a week doing that. I won't bore you with a sales pitch, but please know we're in the first week of a complete and total closeout of just the retail portion of our showroom. Okay, things that, I'm not going to give you the whole list of things that bring me joy, but doing these chats brings me joy. I feel pressed to be able to get these typed, to get prepared, to be able to get my supplies that I need for these. I feel pressed for that. Brings me joy to be able to share recipes with you all and to be able to test out other recipes. I don't have time to do that right now. It brings me joy to see what you all have posted over on If You Have an Egg. I don't have time to do that right now. It brings me joy to help someone who needs to remodel their kitchen. I don't have time to do that right now because of all the retail stuff. So we are having a closeout. And again, I'm not trying to make this into a 10-minute sales pitch because we have about 10 minutes left, and I'm not going to fill up the whole time with this, I don't think. But just hear me out. This is what I need to do to close out that portion of my life. Again, not getting out of the countertop business. That's the first question that everybody asked me. No, just won't have all of the retail stuff, you know, at some point after this. So I wanted to let you all know first, though, I kind of dangled this out there a couple of days ago before we post this to the public, just because I know how important some of these products are to you all, and I wanted you all to have an opportunity to get them. It's 50% off, okay? So this is not to try and sell you anything. This is not a sales pitch. This is I do still love these products. I do still wish that we could carry everything, but I just can't. I can't do it anymore. I can't manage the showroom. I can't manage the retail part of it. I can't manage the printing out of orders, the making sure that somebody knows how to pack it, to make sure that they actually put the right amount of packaging in there, on and on and on and on and on. And thank you, Sandra. On and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, I've spent an hour this weekend trying to make sure that the people that will be here tomorrow have boxes for you, that they have packing material for you, that they know what they're pulling, they fill the paperwork out correctly. So this is it. This is it. We're cleaning this out. It is half off. I'm telling you now because we've already sold out of super cubes. Sorry, at half off, those things went whoosh, really fast. So I'm letting you all know about all of these things before we release this to the public, because half off is going to get some attention and I want you all to be able to take advantage of it. We've got DAC spices, food huggers. I'm going to show you some of those things here in just a second. You're never going to find these things half off. You will literally never find them half off, and these are only half off. There's nothing wrong with them. All brand new, good to go, still in date, fresh, you know, whatever you want to call it. Wish I could keep all of it, but I can't. But you will never find all of these things half off again. I need help freeing up my time. I'm asking you for help freeing up my time. I need to free up my time, my thoughts, my emotions, since this no longer brings me joy. Using these things brings me joy, but having them here in the showroom no longer brings me joy. So I need your help releasing this out into the universe so that I can not focus on this anymore and it can bring me some joy. So really quickly, I'm going to show you a couple of the things, because again, I'm not trying for a sales pitch. I need to let go of this part of my life, and I want you all to be able to take advantage of the 50% off if you want to, okay? So I'm not begging you to buy anything, but if you were thinking about getting any of these things, now's a great time because it's 50% off. And once they are gone, they are gone. I'm not reopening that part of my life again, okay? So you can go to www.kckitchencenter.com/shop, S-H-O-P, or ifyouhaveanegg.com/shop. All of these things are already marked 25% off. You will need to put in, because again, this is not available to the public yet, just to you all, at checkout. If you type in the word closeout, all as one word, C-L-O-S-E-O-U-T, as all one word. If you type that in at checkout, if you type in closeout at checkout, you will get an additional 25% off. So basically 50% off. So some of the things that we have 50% off for you all only right now, all of the DAC spices, you know, anything that we have left, we've already sold out of, let me think. We've sold out of Original Red. We have a couple, let me see what flavors I picked up here. We only have a couple of Nothing But Ranch. There's only a couple of those left. There's only a couple of Red Mountain Rub left. I have, because we had ordered extra pumpkin spice, since we just had pumpkin spice season, I want to say there's like 8 of these. These are half off. You will never, ever, ever get half off of DAC spices anywhere ever again. We've got street taco. I had just restocked on street taco, so there are several of these, but again, they'll be gone as soon as they're gone. We have several people who use Asian Zing who like beg for the Asian Zing. My Christy, if you're paying attention, it's half off, and I will not be restocking this if your dad needs any of this. We've got super, super fun stickers. People think of us as just a food and kitchen center, but we have, look at that, it's a bento box. This is a weatherproof sticker. We've got bento boxes. We've got this cute little frying pan with eggs. We've got weatherproof magnets and stickers, coffee cups. There are hundreds of them out there. I'm just showing you a few of them. We have, this makes me sad that we're having to clearance these out, but we have the cutest dish towels. This one says home is where the tacos are. These are all handmade. Well, and like the stickers, these are original designs from Emily M. She's so stinking cute. I mean, look at the little faces. Look at the little smiley faces on the eggs. Half off right now. All of the towels, these are hand embroidered. These girls are so talented. They've got home is where the tacos are. They have one that says, let me see, what is it? Chickens, the pet that poops breakfast. Let's see, deviled egg, let me think. What is it? Chickens, something, oh my gosh, I forgot what it is. Something church chickens laid naughty eggs, or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, those are so cute. They're all half off right now. All of our food storage things like food huggers. Food huggers, these are a favorite. I got myself like 3 sets of these before I put them on 50% off. Just saying. Because for food storage, food huggers are fantastic. They come in lots of colors. They come in lots of sizes. You all have seen me talk about food huggers before. Super sad to see these go. I grabbed 3 of them myself. just because I love them so much. Again, food huggers, Alyssa loves these. These are reusable silicone bags, and you can also cook in these, and you can, oh my gosh, what all can you, these are dishwasher safe, oven safe, microwave safe, 100% platinum silicone, BPA free. You can heat them up to 200 degrees Celsius. I don't know how many degrees that is Fahrenheit. They are LFGB, whatever that means, and they are latex free. You can pop popcorn in these. So I'll have to pull one of these out and show y'all how to do this, but we only have so many. We've got this large size and the smaller size at half off. And I said I wasn't going to talk to you for 30 minutes about this or 10 minutes, but all of our Bumble bags, all of the storage bags, the market bags, things like that, they're all half off right now. Again, it's shop. It's kckitchencenter.com/shop or IfYouHaveAnEgg.com/shop, and use the word closeout, CLOSEOUT, all one word, at checkout to get another 25% off. Things are going to sell out fast. I don't think the ranch will last very long. I think we only have 2 of the everything but salt left. Again, original red is gone. Food huggers are gone. And once these are gone, they're gone. I'm not reordering them. And these are, I'm selling you to these less than our cost, just because I've got to get rid of this part of my life, just so it'll stop chasing me. All of the recap mason jar lids, these things are fantastic. Again, I stocked up on some of these before I put them on sale. And then even things like cute magnets that say, this is a super cute magnet that says, I'm just a girl standing in front of a salad asking it to be a donut. So all of those things are going to be half off if you use closeout, the word closeout, at checkout. So I thank you all so much for giving me this opportunity to thank you for the people who have already placed orders. Again, this is less than our cost. These are on sale for less than our cost, just to free up. That'll free up 12 to 15 hours of my week every single week. Imagine how many cook with me videos we can do. Imagine how many other food reviews we can do. Imagine how many other fun things we can do. And thank you, Elaine, for that. Think about how many other fun things we can do if I'm not being consumed 12 to 15 hours a week just trying to cover for this retail stuff. So thank you again for letting me go on and on and on about that for just a few minutes. Today is January the 1st, 2023. Don't know how long this stuff will last, so don't wait around. And remember, it's not just food things. We've got some really cute, other things too. Okay, so here's to 2023. My word for 2023 is focus, and I'm focusing on what I'm not going to be doing. I saw some great words come up. I hope y'all will really, really think about what your word is going to be for 2023. Maybe put it on your refrigerator, put it on your bathroom mirror, put it somewhere that you're going to see it, write it on your hand. I don't know what to tell you to do. But I hope that you all will do it, and I hope you will let us know what your word for 2023 is going to be and what you're planning on doing with it. Okay, so thank you all for another great chat. This was chat number 301. If you want to see more, just go ahead and, if you're watching this on YouTube, youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Go ahead and let that next video roll over. That is chat number 300. So much fun is chat number 300. Go ahead and click on the little button down, the little subscribe button down here, so that you will be notified of the next chat. And thank you. I'm already feeling better about getting back 12 to 15 hours of my week. So thank you all so much for that. But y'all have a great weekend, a great rest of your weekend. Happy New Year again. And Rhonda's going to kill me if I don't quit. If I don't quit throwing this stuff. And it sticks to me every time. But y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Happy New Year. And I will see you again next week. Have a great week.